Hey, what's going on, guys? OpTic BigTymer here, one of the newest members of the OpTic organization and the OpTic competitive squad for 2011. Just a super brief description about myself. Basically, I'm a competitive Call of Duty player that's been playing for the past 2 to 3 years. Started in late 2008, early 2009, somewhere around there. And I've been on the same team for just about that entire time, which was Team Extravagant. I founded that team alongside of Rambo. You guys have probably met Rambo by now with his awesome beatboxing skills. Cool dude, shout out to him. But now we are with OpTic Gaming for 2011. We are proud to be here. We're proud to be getting to know you guys as a community, as individuals. We're proud to be, bringing out a lot of video content in the new year and ultimately bringing home a national championship in 2011. But I wanted to make this video for two reasons. One is to sort of explain what MLG is and what competitive settings are in relation to Call of Duty. And what we mean by competitive settings, because I realized that OpTic was not brought up around competitive gameplay. It was brought up more around sniping and public matches and things like that. And so I don't expect a lot of people to understand what we're doing here. So that's why I want to explain. But yeah, competitive settings in relation to Call of Duty is a very stripped down version of the game to where nothing is really random about the game. And what I mean by random is something that could randomly influence the outcome of the game. So the first thing that comes to mind would be kill streaks. With kill streaks, such as maybe like a care package, you never really know what you're going to get. So you could get like a counter spy plane or you could get a gunship, one of which obviously is a lot better than the other one. But like I said, it's completely random. It's the exact opposite of what MLG wants to have in their game. They want the team that is ultimately better in their eyes by whatever standard they set to consistently win over and over again with no random results. So, yeah, no kill streaks. There are a few perks and attachments that are like banned too, but I won't go into that. If you want to see the complete list of settings, you can go to MLG's website and find Call of Duty Black Ops on there. But yeah, that's what competitive settings are. That's what we're talking about. That's mostly what we're going to be playing in this this channel, the OpTic competitive channel, in the new year. So don't expect any like public matches or anything like that. I realize that's fun to watch. I'm not going to lie, and even fun to play. That's what Call of Duty revolves around. That's how it was made. That's why it's big, because people like to blow shit up. I like to blow shit up. I know it's cool, but that's not what competitive is trying to do. So not much that you will see on this channel. But anyway, talked too long about that. MLG, what MLG is, also known as Major League Gaming, is basically the premier place for the best players in the world at their respective titles. So whether you play Halo Reach, Halo 3, StarCraft 2, Tekken 6, Super Smash Brothers, Gears of War, Rainbow Six, whatever the case may be, you could probably go pro in your game, most likely. I don't mean to compare sports to video games at all. I don't think video games are a sport, but I won't get into that argument. But it's sort of comparable to what the NFL is to football players. I see a lot of people in the comments saying, these guys are good, they're decent, but I think I could do a lot better, or I know somebody else who would destroy these guys. And I'm not trying to be a dick by any means, I'm really not, but that's sort of like saying, for those of you that follow the NFL, it's sort of like saying that Tom Brady is not the best quarterback in the world at the moment. Tom Brady is on fire right now, but you know a guy that's down the street that can throw a football 85 yards consistently. And while that may be true, if he was really that good, if he spent that much time playing football, then he would most likely be trying to pursue a career in the NFL. That's the same thing with video games. If you are super good at Call of Duty and you spend 8 to 10 hours a day playing, you're going to want to get something out of it, and you're going to want to try to make money and get big in the organization that is MLG, and you would be playing in it. So, while I do not rule out the fact that there are better players out there than the top MLG players, the chance is slim to none, in my opinion. I won't argue with you guys on that. I honestly don't care to even compare myself with other people. As long as my team's winning, then it really doesn't matter to me. So yeah, that's basically what MLG is. They host tournaments over the year, usually ranging from April to November, usually 4 of which being regular events with the same amount of cash prizes over to where you accumulate points. And then at the end of the year, in the last event, they have what they call as a national championship, to where the top 8 teams who have the most points compete against each other for a raised grand prize. For example, Halo Reach, or Halo 3 actually in the past, the first place prize at the first 4 events has been $20,000, and then at the national championships it's $100,000. So there's a huge raise in prize. Also, like, sponsorship deals are at stake, really anything, exposure. There's a lot of cool stuff going on with MLG right now. It's growing every single day. So any of you who do not know what MLG is and are interested in becoming an MLG professional or just an amateur trying to make a name for himself, definitely check that out at MajorLeagueGaming.com. So the second thing and the most important thing I wanted to post in this video is what you guys want to see in 2011 from the OpTic Competitive channel. I realize that in the past, most of the videos have been more revolved around just straight raw gameplay with commentary over it. And I will be the first to admit and agree with you that that is not the most pleasing thing to watch. I realize that watching 8 guys with AK-74Us is not fun just for 10 minutes just watching it. So we don't want to do that. We want to completely revolutionize this channel and bring you guys what you want to watch, because we realize that without you guys, this channel is nothing. So we're going to bring you guys out exciting stuff, whatever you want to watch. You guys are going to run this channel in 2011. So comments, Twitter, Xbox Live, AIM, everything will be in the description after the video. But yeah, let's think about what we could do. I could just give some examples, which could be, we could do the raw gameplay with commentary over it against pro teams. We could do against amateur teams, to where we beat them 15-0 and post that on YouTube. We could start an instructional video series if you just want tip videos with individual smarts, certain situations, nade spots. If you want to see people in the comments that talk a lot of shit, we could come in, play those guys, post that up on YouTube. We could do, I've actually seen a lot of comments about people wanting to see call-outs from our matches, just no commentary, just hear our call-outs. And I do like that idea, to hear how teams communicate, but I'm not sure exactly what the limitations are with capture card situation and computer of what I'm going to be getting. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. I hope so, because I'd be more than glad to start posting call-out videos and things like that. What else could we put? Literally anything. I'm not sure what it is that you guys would enjoy watching the most, but if you see something in the comments that you think would be a cool idea, thumb it up to the top so I can see it. Send me messages on Xbox, on Twitter. I will be the first to admit that I'm a freak when it comes to reading comments, constructive or not. If you don't like my voice, or I talk too fast, talk too slow, sound like a fag, I don't care. I'll take it all into consideration and try to change for you guys. But yeah, like I said, we could do dual commentaries with myself and Rambo, both on the call at the same time. Whatever the case may be, if you guys want to see it, we're going to post it. So I've also seen a lot of comments about people wanting to see us lose, and maybe kind of teach how to break out of spawn traps as opposed to getting people into spawn traps, how we bounce back from a loss, maybe cool comeback videos. Anything like that. Maybe even a few public match videos we'll post, to where we're just pub stomping. We could start a pub stomping video series, to where we only post videos if we get 200 kills or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, anything you guys want to see, tell us. In the next couple of weeks, we will be getting set up, and you can expect new, fresh content every single day. Every time you get on YouTube, there will be something new from the OpTic Competitive team. I can guarantee you that. So expect to see tons of videos soon. I will see you guys soon, and like I said, proud to be a part of OpTic, proud to get to know you guys better in the coming weeks. Thank you guys. Peace out.